Hello, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Yes, everybody's commenting on the angels. Move the camera up a bit just so you can see them all there. I'll move it down when I start doing the minis. But that is, Des sent that to me. That was her mom's before her mom passed away. And she said she thought of me as soon as she seen it at her mom's, so she sent it on to me. So I appreciate that. I just love it. I was so excited when I got it. Among a box of other things, she spoiled me. It was like Christmas. There's another little plaque and another angel statue that was also sent to me. I'll be able to, I'm going to order myself another desk, you guys, so I have more room, and I'm going to have them all on the desk once I get the desk. Yes, they are beautiful. I love them. I love them, love them, love them. So how has everybody's weekend been going? Yes, happy Valentine's Day, Stitchy Widgets. And hello to everybody. Hello, Teddy's mom. Hello, Diana. Stitchy, I've got some of it figured out. There's some that's still yet to be done yet. There's tests there, so I'm still waiting to come back. But I am feeling a lot better. Yes, Dee is busy picking up chopped wood and stuff over at her house. Hey, Doug, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. Hello, Barbara. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Tina. Hello, Weber. I see some of you have become full angels. Some of you have got your wings. Yes, me too. It's been a better week. Hello, Vicki, and happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Missy. Missy, I'm going to add you as a mod. So when we do have a lot of people in, you can give us a hand if you don't mind. Hello, Maureen. Nice to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Leslie. And Darlene. Welcome, welcome, everybody. And happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I want to give a shout out to Doug at No Thanks Investigates for all his foot on the ground. Hello, Barbara. Thank you for joining. With feet on the ground and all your coverage, Doug, has been awesome, awesome, awesome. There you go. Thank you, Missy. Basically, I'm going to still try and set up. I've been working on the next tier for memberships, and I'm also working on trying to get something set up. I gotta get in contact there with Doug again so we can do that live that we missed because I had to babysit. So, hello, Diana. Yes, he's doing an awesome job with. I just love his drone footage. Like, I just love it. The boots on the ground too, yes, and the drone footage is like just spectacular. So there's a few things with the Orson case, you guys, that I want to touch on that I've heard. I've gotten some emails. The one person I got the email from did not want their name mentioned, but they are a member. Hello, Sharon. Happy Valentine's Day. So there's some information that is false again that's circulating around, and I want to touch base on that. There's also, I was sent another email with some information from somebody else's video that's of interest. I'm going to go over that. The first thing is somebody said that the reward for Orrin and Orson is going to be recalled. That's not true. Okay. From a reliable source, they called the police department and asked them about it, and they said absolutely not until the boys are found, that reward is going to stay in place. So whoever's putting around the rumor that that reward is going to be recalled, I believe it's at 120,000 now. Somebody's saying that it's going to be recalled. That's just not true. Hello, Tina. Hello, Leo's Tarot. Welcome, welcome. So there's a big circle going around my angel burner. I'm looking at it on screen. I don't see it. Do you mean an orb, Tina? That's an orb. That's Dez's mom. Because that is Dez's mom's angels that was sent to me from Dez after her mom passed away. Yeah, that's not true. The reward is going to be staying in place from what I was told. And from my source, they called the police department themselves and asked about it. And they said that is a rumor. It's not true. And actually, I believe somebody else added more money to it. So I think it's more than 120,000 now. Okay, so another thing that's going around, I'm just reading some of the comments here. Another thing that's going around is apparently Children's Services are giving back Trezell and Jacqueline the kids, the other 4 kids. That's not true. Right now, they are still in protective custody, and as far as my source could find out from police, is that they are staying in protective custody until this is figured out. Okay, I know they've also been ordered to do some different things, courses, required courses before they would even think about doing that. But as far as we have been told, and this is from a reliable source, is that that is not even on the table right now. Tina Monroy says, what happened to Giselle when he was 13? I have no idea. Hello, Deborah Van Winkle. Okay, so another thing that was told to me, another subscriber. Okay, Mary. Hello, Mary. Duty Ron has given his personal 2,000. Okay, so that's who it is. It's Duty Ron that added another 2,000. I know somebody had added more money to, excuse me, you guys, to it. Yeah, Diana, I have no idea either why the kids went missing in their care. It has been proven by video evidence. It doesn't matter if it happened at 4 o'clock, if it happened at 7 o'clock on the 21st, like Trezell said, that they were in that backyard on the 21st. There is nothing that says they were there at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. There's no evidence. So the time right now, I'm not really concerned about. When that video, there's an hour discrepancy because of daylight savings or something. There's an hour discrepancy in the video itself. But regardless of that, even if you rewind that video an hour, go ahead an hour, those kids are not seen. Okay, so regardless of what the time date stamp is, if it's off an hour, if it's off half an hour, it doesn't really matter. What he said happened that day did not happen. To me, that's enough grounds to arrest them. You lied about when they went missing. They did not go missing, and it can be proven that they did not go missing on the 21st. They're lying. Well, thank you, Kathy, and welcome. So it's like, why they have not been arrested, and then everything else that has come out regarding this case, why they have not been arrested is beyond me. Vicki, I feel it was the very end of September, beginning of October when they took possession of the new house. But regardless, Trezell said that they were there on the 21st. Okay, so we're going to go by the people that had legal guardianship, legal custody of the boys. Okay, let's go there. That person said, oh yeah, they were outside with me, regardless of what Jacqueline said, whatever. Trezell said the boys were outside doing whatever. It doesn't even matter what they were doing. What matters is Trezell said, and so did Jacqueline, that they were outside in that backyard. That can be proven to be false. It doesn't matter anything else. Nothing else. Whether they were sold, whether they went missing, whether they were kidnapped, whether they were taken by Trezell, it doesn't matter what happened. I mean, it does. But what I want to focus on is this. Both Jacqueline and Trezell said that they were in that backyard playing. That can be proven to be false. They were not in the house because the police were called. Police came and searched the house. They were not outside that area. Police searched. They were not there. That is an out and out lie that they said. They said that the kids were in the backyard on the 21st. Regardless of when we think these boys went missing or anything, let's focus on that. When he said they were in the backyard playing, blah, 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 he went in the house. Why he went in the house to search when they were outside, you think they would search the last place they were seen first. But anyway, regardless of that, he said, and so did Jacqueline, the kids were there on the 21st in the backyard. That is an out and out lie. And it can be proven to be a lie. So when they gave that information to the police, they were in the backyard, they went missing. It can be proven that they were not in that backyard on the 21st at any point in time on the 21st. And the kids are gone. Regardless if they went missing at 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock, Trezell said. Whatever, even if he got his time wrong, if it was 5 o'clock instead of 4 o'clock by the video or whatever, doesn't matter. There's only an hour's difference there. There's video that covered a couple of hours. Okay, that was watched. Those kids were never seen in the backyard. Those kids were never seen leaving that backyard. The police went in the house on the 21st. The kids were not in the house. The kids were not outside the house on the 21st. They were not in the direct area on the 21st. It was searched. So that is an out and out lie that those kids went missing on the 21st, and it came out of Trezell's mouth and Jacqueline's mouth. They should have been arrested right there. You lied. They did not go missing on the 21st. Where are the kids? And they should have been arrested immediately. So it's like something is going on here. I don't know why they were not arrested. Like if I called the police right now, I've got video cameras all around my house. I'm sure other people in the neighborhood have video cameras. And I say, my kid went missing. They're going to check all the video cameras. My kids were in the backyard. And it can be proven that I just lied. I should be arrested right away because number one, my kid is missing. I said that the kid just went missing, and that was a lie. I should have been arrested right away. So Why they were not arrested right away when that was proven to be a lie, I have no idea. Regardless of anything else, you guys, they lied about the day the kids went missing, the time they went missing, and it doesn't even matter really the time, if it was 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock, it can be proven that that is a lie. They have video camera footage from across the street. They have video cameras from the one that AV showed from the other side of the house. There is no way those kids left that backyard. It can be proven. So them saying that the kids were in the backyard and they went missing from the backyard on the 21st can be proved to be a lie. They should have been. It doesn't matter about Rosie. Like, this is all good information about the dogs and everything, but what I'm trying to focus on is they lied about the kids going missing on the 21st. So the kids are missing. So that proves a couple of things. It proves that Trezell and Jacqueline know the kids are already missing and have been missing and didn't report it. It proves that the kids were missing before January 21st, because it can be proven on January 21st that they didn't go missing that day. It proves a lot of things, and it proves they lied. Those things right there, they should have been arrested, and I don't know why they weren't. And then, yes, Rosie, then you got all the other stuff about nothing in the backyard that the kids were playing with. The dogs didn't pick up any scent outside the house. All the other things come into play to back up what was just said. The bottom line is you reported your child missing on the 21st around 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m., and it didn't happen. So where are the kids? The kids were not there, even there on the 21st. The kids did not go missing on the 21st. So you lied about your kids going missing on the 21st. So that leads me to believe, when did they go missing? Because it wasn't the 21st like you just reported. They lied to police and they falsified a report to the police about children being missing. These, regardless, the children are still missing. They should have been arrested right away. Vicki, yes. It shows that what Trezell said was true. Trezell was in the backyard getting wood. It shows that. It does show Trezell getting into his van and going and looking in only one direction for the kids. And it shows what time he went. So that is all true. But what is not true is the boys going missing on the 21st. The boys cannot be seen in that backyard, and the boys were not seen leaving that backyard by all the video. And they are not arrested. And then you got all the other evidence that either police or YouTubers or whatever have gotten together. The dogs didn't smell them there. The searches didn't find them in the house. The backyard was dug up and they weren't found there. The boys did not go missing on the 21st. They falsified a report and said they went missing on the 21st. Right then and there, they should have been arrested. So, okay, talking about CPS, I got another email from somebody saying that they seen on another channel. I don't know whose channel it was. They just said they seen it on another channel, that somebody went to the CPS in Bakersfield. And it's Kern County Department of Human Resources building, where social services is, and the adoption center and the children's services and everything is in that building. And what is funny is outside of the building at the employee entrance is two big stones with plaques on them. And those plaques are from the Freemasons. There's a plaque with their emblem and it says Freemasons. And then it has a plaque on the rock beside it talking about the Freemasons. So why is there a Freemasons plaque on Kern County Department of Human Resources? It's odd. Tanya says maybe her mom was their CPS worker. I heard that the mother was not working at the time that they adopted the kids. Okay, so it was AV Watchman that went to CPS. Okay, I didn't know who went there. Somebody emailed me with the information about this plaque. Yeah. So why is there a Freemasons plaque? And it's a fairly big plaque, and it's at the employee entrance. I guess it's in the back of the building. At the employee entrance, there's a big, huge Freemasons plaque on a rock with another plaque on another rock beside it that I guess explains what they're about or something. I don't know. And that's in Bakersfield. Oh, wow. No problem, Doug. If you want to do that, that's cool. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that um, that are coming to light, you guys. And I believe that what's hidden in the dark will come to light. So whatever happened to these boys, I believe it's going to be found out. But I'm just at odds right now is why they weren't arrested when they were caught in a lie about the boys going missing on the 21st. That was an out and out lie. So it's odd. Okay, so you guys that are in here, let me just check my calendar here. Okay, so the Valo dumbbell case, there's a hearing coming up on Wednesday, February 17th. Mark Means filed motions. So there's going to be a hearing on a motion to compel, and that's at 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday, February 17th. So that's the next court date I have. And then the one after that, you guys, is going to be on March 11th. That is going to be for Letitia Stout, and that's going to be the proof evident presumption great hearing and to reset the no bail. And I believe at that time, they are going to be setting a pretrial and trial date for Letitia, because as everybody knows, 2 competency evaluations were done. Both came back that she's competent to stand trial. So her hearing is going to be on March 11th. And then the next one is going to be on March 22nd is going to be Chad and Lori's hearing to dismiss all their charges and the change of venue hearing, which I don't think the change of venue hearing is going to go through on that day because there's no proof yet that they can't get an impartial jury. So I don't think that, I think that's going to be put off. And then we see where it goes from there. I guess Lori and Chad's trial is supposed to start in July. So so yeah, so there's a lot of things that are going on, you guys. Tina, 13-year-old girl feels alive. Just give me a second, you guys. I'm just answering the message here. Just give me a minute, Stitchy Widgets. There's another 13-year-old that's gone missing. Who's that? Sticky Widgets, just give me a second about that, and I just want to hear what this 13-year-old girl, something, another kid. Okay, Stitchy Widgets, what is up with the Echoloid? I believe I did a read on Echo. What's up with Echo? Tina says, check the 13-year-old girl Snapchat. I don't know how to check. I'm not on Snapchat. You're doing an online vigil at 5 p.m. tonight? Okay. Also, you guys, I want to let you guys know on HLN tonight at 10 and tomorrow night at 10, they have a special. It's called Down the Hill. That's regarding the Delphi with Abby and Libby. They're going to have a special. It's tonight at 10 and tomorrow night at 10. It's a 2-part series. HLN. It starts tonight. Rosemary says, I have a question for you. Notrazel had one white van. So I believe the other white van was his family's. I don't think it was his. And I think they used it for an ice cream business or something. But I was told that van had not moved in a long time. Okay, she's still missing. Another search on the 27th in Missouri. Cool. Thank you for sharing that, Stitchy. Rosemary, I believe that the seat was taken out of that van to put a freezer in it or something along them lines. I know somebody had asked about it, and I got an email regarding it. Apparently, it was used for the ice cream business. That's why the seat was taken out, because they were using it to put a freezer or something. Morning, Corey H. Oh my God, Rosie, that is sick. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to watch something like that. Yeah, they used the old van to move furniture to the new house. I believe that. I don't know. I can't verify that. Yeah, see, Missy just said, I heard they had an expired tag from 2017. That's what I heard too. I think the van was just being used for the ice cream business. I don't think, I can't verify that that van was used to move, but Miss Amanda, I was told the same thing when I believe I was around 4 years old, when I was telling my mom things that my grandmother was saying and talking about my grandmother. about things that I had no way of knowing about. And I told my mom that it was the lady that was telling me, and I described the lady apparently, and they thought that I had gone crazy. And they didn't know how I could know certain things that I knew. And I told them that the lady told me, to find out that it was my grandmother. And so, I mean, I've had abilities from a very young age, just didn't know it until later on. Tina says, do they have two vans? One van belongs to Trezel's parents, and one is Trezel's. The one at Trezel's house was his. The other one, I believe, was used for the ice cream business at his parents'. Yeah, there's a lot of places, Miss Amanda, that you can go online and read up on how to use your abilities, how to connect, how to protect yourself, because you don't want any negativity coming in. So be sure to read up about it first and learn how to shut it off. So when you don't want to be bothered, that you know how to shut it off. No, the vans are not identical. Doug, you have a question. I don't know if Doug is still in the chat, but you have a question, Doug. Darlene wants to know, did you receive any of her messages? Yeah, a lot of people do have a hard time shutting off abilities, but there are simple, you can Google it. There's pick one that works for you, because there's a lot of different methods. Pick one that works for you. I don't know if he's still in the room, Darlene. Yeah, I seen that, Tina. Eyelashes over the headlights. Yeah, that's why I read it out loud, Missy. So he may not, if he's driving, he's not going to be able to answer it, but I let him know that Darlene DDD Shaughnessy wants to know, Doug, if you have received her messages. So when you can, she wants you to let her know. Yep, that's why I just said DDD Shaughnessy. Where did you leave the messages, Darlene? On his videos? Because I know he's out videoing, like walking and droning a lot. So I don't know how much time he has to check all the comments. Miss Amanda, I was taken to a child psychiatrist and everything because they thought that there was something wrong with me. To find out I have abilities. And I didn't figure really that out until later on in my teenage years. Yeah, Vicky, he doesn't, he does a lot of searching, so he doesn't get a lot of time to go through all the messages. email and last 2 videos. Okay, so Doug, can you check your email for an email from DDD Shaughnessy? Her name is Darlene. Rosie wants to know if I'm still seeing the boys at Central Park in Cal City. Yes. And like I said, I do updated reads every morning. So just little reads for myself, which, like I said, once I get that second tier set up, I've been working on it all weekend. I will be putting some of those, not everyone, maybe everyone, I don't know. But I will be doing that, and it will be for the next tier, so you guys can see what I do in the mornings when I get up, after my coffee. See, there you go, Tina. I went through the same thing, so it's like... Rosie, I believe they need to get in the water there. They need protective suits, boats, underwater drones, or sonar or something to check all that water. Doug did go there, Tina, and he's got some good footage of it. And I believe eventually something's going to happen. Don't mind me, you guys. I'm just trying to get myself situated here. When I sit for a long time in this chair, it gets hard on the bum. So I'm just getting myself a pillow to give me some padding. Okay. Yep, Corey H, that's what I just did. I think I need a new, or I need one of those gel seat things that I can put on my, like my chair is, it's old, but it's not all messed up. There's still padding in the seat, but it's just not enough for me, and it's makes my legs go numb. I was sending that, you said it. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I need to get myself one of those gel seat things that I can put on my chair, because I do sit here for a couple hours and my butt starts hurting and my legs start going numb. Yes, Darlene, I've been having trouble sleeping. Des has had trouble sleeping. Yeah, I had somebody email me about that too, that they emailed Adventures with Purpose and they said that they just don't have the time to come and do it. They're on some tour of some kind. You need a donut with a hole in it. I have seen them at one of our hardware stores here. There's these big, thick gel. I'm going to look on Amazon after. Okay, so Vicky, Mary and I talked to Jared and Sam, and it's a no-go. Yeah, they need some people in the area. Yeah, not so much the massage, Corey, just the gel. So I'm not, I don't know, maybe the padding. So I've had this chair for a long time. So maybe it's time I got a new chair. But with everything closed, we're on lockdown still, you guys. We're not allowed out of our houses except to go and get necessities. So all of our stores like that are all closed, and this pillow is not doing it. Something else. Yeah, they got to find some divers or something that are in Cal City that can possibly do this, you guys. Yeah, Best Buy delivers, but I want to be able to sit in it because I have a bad back. So if it doesn't have the proper support for me, I have to try out the chair first. I'm very finicky. I don't mind spending the money on a good chair, but it's got to suit my purpose. It's got to keep my back in the right position, etc. But yes, somebody in Cal City that has some connections. See, and the thing is, with a lot of people are talking about Doug's videos and like, why aren't you looking in the bushes? Why aren't you doing it? The thing is, you guys, the boys have been out there long enough that if they were under any brush or anything like that, you would smell it. And I mean, I don't like discussing stuff like that, but if they were just thrown under bush or something like that, believe me, you would smell it. Oh, wow, Tina. So, I mean, he's doing an awesome job. He's walking up and down the sides of like the last one I seen was the railroad tracks or something like that. He's doing a lot, and believe me, if they were under that brush or anything like that, you would smell it. Yes, he did some great droning. You know, Vicky, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Yeah, see, I'm not in the area, you guys. I'm not even in the States. So for me to make, I can't make international calls. It would cost me a fortune. Yeah, exactly, Mary. By this time, if they were just thrown out in the desert or whatever, all you would find is bone. No, don't leave, Dee. We're almost done. Hello, Mary from Victoria, BC. My sister lives out there. She works for Seaside Shipping out in British Columbia. Yeah, I wonder too, Vicky. All my calls to the States are free. Cool. Yeah, I got cross Canada. I can call anywhere across Canada. Yep. So anybody that can call and see if they can't go and check it out. Like there's nothing to lose and everything to gain. You know what I mean? Des is in here and helping her daughter do her homework that she didn't do all week. Stuff that she didn't do. She did do some of it, but she didn't do all of it. Okay, so you guys, there's Des. Okay, if you can put up for the mini reads, we're going to start the mini reads. And I'm going to start taking names for that. And while people are putting up their requests, I'm going to get the cards shuffled. Okay, so Des is putting up the instructions there if you want a mini read on how to do it. Whoops. Oh gosh, here we go. I'm starting already. Cards are going flying. And I pulled my desk here closer to me and everything and have a little bit of a different setup here, trying to stop cards from going flying. And like I said, I need a new desk. That's okay, Darlene. We're here every Sunday. You know this. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tina. Okay, so I'm going to go and heat up my coffee, guys. While you guys are getting your requests in for the mini reads, so just give me 2 minutes here. I'm just going to go and heat up my coffee, and I will be writing all the names down when I get back. Hello, Leslie. Okay, Leslie, I have you, and you want to hear from your husband, Thurston. I got you. Anybody else want a mini read? Get your request in now. Gonna give it a few more minutes, you guys. Gonna be a short day. does. I got you. Yes, the angel tart burner is beautiful, and it was Mom's, so I am just thrilled that you sent that to me. It means a lot. I do. I love it. The wax is all melted right now. Just give me a second, you guys. Okay, Missy, I have you. Leo's Tarot, I have you. Nadasha, Stitchy, I got you. Mum Nanner, so Mum Nanner or father-in-law, Dennis, who just passed. Okay. Tanya, it's a $10 super chat, so you have to put another $5 up. And give me also a name of who you would like a message from heaven for. Okay, let me just scroll up here. Okay, that does, let's see, Rosie, what kind of crystal is your egg? It's a black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Okay, so this is, let's see, Leo. Oh, I missed Weber. Hang on. Trying to get these in order, you guys. I messed up my order, so I have to rewrite some of this. Okay, so Weber, we wanted to hear from Granny Gates. Okay, then we got Stitchy. Tanya, you still need to put another $5 and a name, please. I got Mary. Your dad, Paul. Okay, you guys, got a few more minutes, and then we're going to start, and I won't be taking any more requests once I start. Tanya. Okay, Tanya, you want to hear from your Aunt Maxine. Okay, Miss Amanda. And you want to hear from your Grandpa Robert. Okay, couple more minutes, guys. So I got Leslie, I got Des, I got Missy, I got Leo's Tarot, I got the Weber family, Weber, Stitchy, Tanya, Mary, and Miss Amanda. Anybody else? And have I missed anybody? Just a couple more minutes, guys. I'm going to give it till 2 o'clock. Just 5 more minutes. And then once I start, I will not be taking any more. So if you want a mini, please get it in now. Okay, Corey H., I got you. Tanis. Sister-in-law Tanis. Okay, Des, I got that for Doug. And he wants to hear from his mom, Susan. Is he driving? I'm going to have him in tears again while he's driving. Yeah, he's out searching for the boys, so I'm going to have him in tears as I'll screen record his for him. Okay. Sit fit. What's sit fit, TJ Cook? What's a sit fit? Is that something where I can exercise while I'm sitting too? But I definitely got to get a gel thing for my chair or get a new chair, one of the two. And I think the gel thing would be a lot cheaper. 2 more minutes, you guys, and then I'm going to start. So if you want a read, please get it in now. G. Cook says it's called Sit Fit. Okay, I'm reading that down. Sit Fit. Sit Fit. And I will look that up. Thank you, TJ. You will know because Doug's reading is after Corey H. You know me, I don't look at the screen or do anything when I'm doing the read, so. He's after Corey H. Okay, I'm going to get ready, you guys. Anybody else want one? Last chance. Yeah, after Corey H's is Doug. Last chance, last chance, last chance, you guys. Oh, really, Rosie? I will have to check those out, too. I'm going to write that down, too. A donut? If I Google donut with a hole, I'm going to get like Tim Hortons or something. Okay, you guys, I'm going to start. As you guys know, when I'm doing readings, I do not pay attention to my screen. I have to stay focused on the reads themselves. I'm also going to light this other candle. Oops. Get that going. Put that over there. Right there. So we got a couple candles going. Oh, you think they would have them in gel? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back down a bit, you guys. Kathy C, did you get my money from PayPal? Let me check, Kathy. Okay, Kathy, yes, I did. Can you give me a name of somebody you want a message from? Kathy C, I need a name of a person you want a message from heaven from. Okay. Your husband, Rob. Okay, so that's it, you guys. If I have time at the end, I will take more. But for right now, okay, so we're going to start. As you guys know, once I start the readings, I do not look at my screen because I don't want to have myself taken away from concentrating on the reads. I will stop every 4 or 5 reads just to go through messages and see if there's anything there that I need to answer. Okay, so the first one up is Leslie. Okay, so let's see what we got for you, Leslie. First one always takes a little longer, you guys. Start. There it is. Okay, so Leslie, you got the cardinal, okay? So as everybody knows, the cardinal is a spirit bird, okay? So we're going to see why the cardinal is there, but the spirit bird, it's basically lets you know that something is out of balance. It comes to give you information. It's the spirit bird, like the cardinal, is a protective bird for you, okay? So it comes to give you warnings, give you information about something that is not in balance. So let's see why the Cardinal is there for Leslie. Why is the Cardinal there for Leslie? Ooh, it almost went flying. Okay, so you got raindrops. Okay, so when I get the Cardinal, like I said, the Cardinal comes to give you information or warnings. It's a spirit bird. It's a protection bird. Comes to protect you. It comes to tell you things that you need to know. It also signifies that a spirit is around you. Okay, but they're a very protective bird. So they're a good bird. It's not like the crow. Okay, so when I asked for clarification on why you were getting the Cardinal, and the Cardinal also talks about things being out of balance, okay, and what you need to do to bring it back even, okay, I got the raindrops. Okay, so it's talking about taking a chance on somebody. So I don't know if you've been feeling uneasy about someone or something, but the spirit bird is coming to tell you to get that back into balance. You got to learn to start taking chances on things that maybe you wouldn't otherwise do. So almost like you're very protective over your choices. It's time to let that down and to take the chance, because the spirit bird's saying that you need to start taking more chances than what you are to bring things back into balance. So what that tells me, Leslie, is that you're very guarded, and sometimes you need to let your guard down. Okay, so there's something that is coming your way that you need to let your guard down with, and the Cardinal is saying that it's going to be fine. Okay, so Leslie, you want to hear from your husband, Thurston. Do you have a message for wife Leslie? Oh, and there, you got two, I believe. You got two. Okay, so the first one, I'll always point you in the right direction. Okay, so I don't know if you're having problems right now with making decisions, that maybe your husband used to help you make these decisions. He's saying that look for the signs, because he's going to point you. He's going to use some kind of sign to point you in the right direction. So when you're thinking about choices on something, let yourself feel what's happening around you. He is going to, it could be a brush on your face. It could be your hair being moved with no wind around you or something like that. He's going to make sure that you know which direction you should go in, because he's always going to point you there. Okay, he's also saying he has a new understanding of things. So, like, we know once you cross over to the other side, that you now know and see everything that's going on with your loved ones, with things that, you know, are around not only your family, your friends. They also gain a new understanding about what is important and what is not. So he's letting you know that he now has a new understanding. Okay, and I believe that that's things to do with family. Okay, but he's letting you know that he's always going to give you some kind of sign to steer you in the right direction. I believe there's something that is going on that you need direction on, and it's saying watch for the signs from him, because he's going to give you some. Okay, so Des, you are up, and you want to hear from Moon Terrier Grandpa Lou. Let's see what's in for you this week, Des. What's going on with you this week, Des? These cards are so noisy. I don't know if you guys can hear it as loud as me, but 3 days, Tanya. I just happened to glance up and see that. 3 days, Tanya. All of these cards are being... Okay, there was 2 that popped out, so we need 1 card, please. You know, oh, there it is. And guess what, Des? You got the cardinal too. Okay, so I just explained what the cardinal means. It's a spirit bird. That means that spirit is around you. It also signifies that, and it also signifies things that are out of balance. Let's see why that is there for you. Things are out of balance, my dear. Whoa. Des, you got 2 cards. Let me just grab the other one that fell on the floor here. Oh boy. Okay. I asked why the cardinal was here. As you know, the cardinal comes to let you know things are out of balance. It also comes to tell you that spirits around you, protecting you. It's a protection bird. You got Evil Queen. Okay, so the Evil Queen talks about deserving sugar, not salt. Okay, so like things, even though sugar looks like salt and salt looks like sugar, they're not the same, right? Also, you got mural. Okay, be your own first priority. So why the cardinal is here, I believe that this is mom. Okay, I believe that it's mom is coming in spirit form, giving you the cardinal to tell you that you need to put yourself first. Okay, I'm going to show you right here with the mural. Okay, you got to put yourself as a priority. Okay, Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt, which tells me that there's things that are being thrown at you that you don't deserve. Okay, and as much as they try to sugarcoat it, it's salty. You know what I mean by that? Okay, like people doing these back end comments or passive aggressive stuff like that. Okay, you need to start putting yourself as a priority. Okay, because we know this already, Des. You're so worn down and you're so stressed and everything. You need to start taking better care of yourself. And I believe that it is mom coming to tell you things are out of balance. Okay, too much is being put on your shoulders and it's not fair. Okay, so you want a message from either Mom Terry or Grandpa Lou. Let's see what they've got. There it is. Okay, I believe this could be for both, but I feel it's more mom. If I'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So I do believe that this is mom, and she's telling you that I don't think all the information and things weren't given properly to her regarding her health. Okay, and she's letting you know that if she had known that this could have happened to her, things would have been so different and she would have done things a lot differently. And I believe it's mom coming through even with the cardinal, and it could have a lot to do with this right here. Okay, because that was mom's. So you got to start taking better care of yourself and start the sugar and salt things. You know what I mean by that, does. Okay, Missy, you are up. Okay, Missy, you are up, my dear. Let's see what's going on with you. Whoa. Missy, you got the unicorn. Okay, indulge in creative and imaginative and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Okay, so I don't feel with this, I feel like you're not being noticed for something. Maybe you're expressing yourself wrong, but let's see why the unicorn is there for you, Missy. Why is that unicorn there for you, Missy? Whoa. Cards are just going everywhere today, you guys. The spirit animal cards are being very picky today, and creative be yourself are just all over. There it is right there. Okay. So I asked why the unicorn card was here, okay, with expressing yourself. I got the library, okay? It's taking control of your own narrative. So the feeling I got from the unicorn card is exactly what it is, because this is the confirmation on it, okay? And the confirmation talks about taking control of your own narrative. So I feel like you're trying to express yourself in some way, shape, or form, and people aren't just getting it. It's like they're not understanding. So I don't know if there's things that you're trying to express, maybe what you're going through, what you're feeling, but I feel that people just aren't understanding what you're trying to say. Okay, so the library tells me that you got to take control of your own narrative, which means don't stop until people understand exactly what you're saying, because I think some things are being taken either out of context or they're just not getting what you're saying. Okay, so you want to hear from Mama Thelma. And there it is. Earth is our school. Okay, so what this means, Missy, is she's telling you that everything that you learn on Earth is not necessarily applicable, if I can use that word. Like, we're on Earth to learn things. Because once you get to the other side, the things that matter to us here on Earth don't matter. So what the lessons that we learn here on Earth are designated just for while you're in the physical world. Okay, it's so much different on the other side. Okay, so she's telling you to learn what you can on Earth. And I have a funny feeling it has a lot to do with this, about misunderstandings and being misunderstood. It's almost like she's saying you got to find a new way. Okay, the Earth is our school, a new way on how to get through to these people who are not understanding what you're trying to say, how you're trying to express yourself. They're not getting it. Okay, so maybe that's what she's saying here, is that you need to learn another way, because they're just not getting what you're trying to say to them. So something is either being misunderstood, or people are taking things that you say or do the wrong way, because it's not coming across to them the same way that you're seeing it. It's weird. Okay, so Leo's Tarot. Okay, let's see what's up for you, Leo's Tarot. Whoa, and there it is. Okay, you got the elk. Okay, so the elk talks about standing tall and standing proud, maintaining dignity. Okay, and don't let other people, what they think, matter to you, and to not settle for less than what you deserve. And I'm talking about respect-wise. So I'm thinking that you're being disrespected in some. Let's see why the elk card is there. I feel like you're backing down from things or people that are saying or doing things that are hurting your feelings or hurting, you emotionally. Ooh, there it is. Okay, you got the princess. You can be your own knight. Okay, so I'm almost getting here that this could be a relationship that you're in. Okay, that this person feels the need to always tell you how things should be done, the way they should be done, and you don't necessarily agree with that, but it's almost like the person is bullying you into doing things their way, how they would do it, the reasons why they would do it. But the elk talks about standing tall, standing firm, and don't let others disrespect you. Like, you have the right to have your own feelings and ways of wanting things done or doing things, but I feel that there's somebody, and I feel that it's a significant other, that basically is trying to bully you into doing what they want you to do and not really what you want to do. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay, and you want to hear from Natasha. Natasha, do you have a message for this tarot? Natasha, there it is. Okay, so Natasha is letting you know that you guys will be together again. Okay, so when it's your time, she's letting you know that she is going to be there to help you cross over and bring you with her to the other side, that you're not going to be alone when that happens. She's going to be there waiting for you, and you guys are going to be together again in the same and better form of the way you were before. Okay, so she's letting you know she's going to be there to help you cross over to the other side when it is your time to go. So please pay attention to this, because somebody, I feel like somebody is bullying you in some way, almost like, you know, when you say, like, you said such and such and it hurt my feelings. It's like, well, you shouldn't feel that way. That's what I'm almost getting, and I'm getting it's a significant other. So you got to start standing your ground and not let people bully you. You have a right to have your own thoughts and your own processes and whatnot. Okay, so whether you are up, oh my gosh, what was about 5 or 6? Oh, cards. No matter what I do, they go flying. And like I said, there's a bunch of them that came flying out. No matter what I do over here to try and stop cards from falling on the floor, they seem to make it. Okay. Let's try that again, Weber. There it is. Ooh, look at that. See that spinning around like crazy? Okay, Weber, you got the chimpanzee. Okay, so the chimpanzee talks about using both your intuition and your intellect to solve problems and get answers to the questions that you have. So let's see why that is there for you, Weather. Why is it? Why is that chimpanzee card there for Weber? Whoa! Whole pile of cards. These cards are just so full of these ones. This deck, full of energy today. I use the chimpanzee. Okay. Too many. I thought there was only 2, but there's 4. That's too many. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I told you about the chimpanzee and you got the phoenix, okay? How's that for a happily ever after? Okay, so when we got the chimpanzee, it talks about using your intuition and your intellect, okay, to solve whatever problem this is. So I have a feeling that you're trying to bounce back from something that has happened already that, I don't know how to say this. I don't want to put out too much information there that I'm getting, because I really don't think it's anybody's business, but I feel like something negative has happened recently, okay? And it's time for you to bounce back, okay? And I guess you're often wondering how you're going to do that. And it's saying to use your intuition and intellect, okay? Because that's going to give you all the answers to your questions. Okay, and just because something set you back doesn't mean that you can't get past this. Okay, so you got to put emotion outside of it, and you got to use your intuition and intellect, okay, to solve any problems that arose from this. Okay, so something negative has happened, and you've got to take emotion out of it and use your intellect and whatnot to solve that, because that's the only way you're going to get past it. Okay, you want to hear from Granny Gates. Oh, and a whole bunch just flew out. too many. There was a couple I would have taken them, but there was a whole bunch. Woo! Okay, so there's 2. Actually, there's not. There's 4. Rainy Gates has a lot to say, Weber. Oh. Okay. Okay. Granny Gates wants you to know that she has become one of your guides. So, this is telling me that you were very close to your grandmother when she was here in the physical world, and she is letting you know that she has become one of your guides. Okay, so she's not going to let you go wrong. She's not going to steer you wrong. She's going to help guide there. She's watches over you, protects you. That's what your guides do. Okay, your spirit guides. Okay, so whatever this setback is that you had, this negative thing or setback that you have, that you've got to use, you got to take emotion out of it. Just to resolve this, get past it, and leave it in the past. You've got to use your intellect and, you know, your intuition, your gut feelings, that gut feeling that we have, okay? You got to take the emotion out of it, or it's just going to continue to eat you away. And your grandmother is letting you know that she's going to help guide you, okay? Watching over you. Okay, so we're going to take a few minutes for a break. Okay, so what's going on here? After live, I'll send you a screen record showing how to copy and paste and list the stuff to copy and paste. Can someone check on Darlene to make sure she's okay, please? What's wrong with Darlene? Where are you, DDD? Darlene. Darlene was in here. What happened with DDD? Does? What's going on with Darlene, you guys? I just took a break from... Oh, okay. Well, she was in here. Okay, does you text her to make sure everything is cool with her? Just taking a couple minutes here, you guys, just to have some sips of my coffee and... Okay, so Des... Message her. Okay, so next, Stitchy. Stitchy, you want to hear from Mom Nana, Nene, or father-in-law Dennis? HOODIES. Whoops, and there we are. Okay, Stitchy, you got the Roadrunner. Okay, so keep your sense of humor and don't take things too seriously. So let's see why. Wow. I said those cards are fully charged. There's two. That went flying. There's one. There's two. Okay, so let's see why the Roadrunner is there. Okay, so the Roadrunner. You got spaceship, something about don't be afraid to sing, and lionless. Okay, you earned all your stripes. Okay, so the Roadrunner comes to say about keeping your sense of humor. So I think basically, Stitchy, what I'm getting from this is I don't know if there's things that are going on already or are about to happen that you're going to take too seriously. You're going to read more into it than what there is actually there. And you're not understanding why people around you aren't reacting as you are, like sad, almost like a sad and down type thing. But it talks about keeping your sense of humor about it. So I don't know what's going on, Stitchy, whether there's a problem that's arisen and you're dealing with it like you're more down and out about it, but people around you aren't reacting the same way and you don't understand it. Okay, so it's what it's telling me is it's not as serious as what you think. So whatever this is that is either happened just recently, and this is recent, or something that's going to happen this week coming, okay, you're going to take it too seriously. Okay, so it's not as bad as what you think. And that's why the people around you aren't reacting the same way maybe that you are, being down and out about it. So it's not as serious as what you think. So that's kind of good news. So you're going to think it's something serious, but it's not. It's going to turn in the opposite way. Okay, Stitchy wants to hear from Mom Nano. Cards just went flying again. These two decks are just supercharged. Or father-in-law Dennis. Okay. Okay. So, Stitchy, you're going to be the one that knows who this is from. Either your Nana, or father-in-law Dennis. But from the other side, they are asking for your forgiveness for something. So, I don't know if there was a falling out or if they did something that you didn't agree with, maybe an argument, maybe some harsh words before they left that they didn't get a chance to ask for forgiveness for. They're saying now that they're sorry and they want forgiveness from you. Okay, so you're going to know which one that is from. But they are asking for your forgiveness and they are letting you know that they're very sorry for what was said or done. Okay, so Tanya wants to hear from Aunt Maxine. Okay, Tanya, you are up. I want to hear from Aunt Maxine. The other two decks, cards are just flying everywhere, and Spirit Animal deck is just taking its time today. Okay, for Tanya. Get a card for Tanya, please. Okay, Tanya, you got the dog. Okay, the dog talks about loyalty. Okay, so loyalty and faithfulness, okay, is misplaced by serving too many masters. So let's see why that dog is there for you. So what I'm getting, before we even get this clarification card, what I'm already feeling is that you are feeling kind of put second by someone who should be putting you first. Okay, and it's almost like this person is trying to make everybody happy when you should be their first priority. So generally that either talks about a parent or a spouse, that you feel like you don't have the loyalty and faithfulness that you should have, like you should come first. It's almost like, let's see, let's get some clarification on why that dog is there. There too many came out there. What the dog is there for Tanya? Whoa, and there it is. Why is that dog card there for Tanya? Okay, so I got wings. Okay, you never needed those wings to fly. So it's almost like you count on this person for everything. Okay, like it's almost like you don't even make decisions without consulting this person. So this is telling me that this is a spouse or a parent. Okay, that you feel that their loyalty and faithfulness to you is almost being tested because they're trying to be too much to too many people, and it's almost like irritating you because you need help with things and they're not helping you. Okay, so you need to set your intentions with them straight and let them know how you are feeling. Okay, but I see this, either it's happening, I feel it's happening right now, that this person is trying to be everything to everyone when their loyalty and faithfulness should be towards you. So I don't know if there's maybe issues or problems that are going on that you don't feel like this person is taking your side. But you got to also break from that. You got to start making your own decisions and not relying on this person to fulfill everything that you need. Like when it comes to making decisions and stuff like that, that you've got to start taking the initiative, because this person has loyalties to too many people, and I'm not saying that in a cheating way or anything like that, but feels like this person has to be there for too many other people, that it's almost like it's contradictory, really. When they should be putting you first, they're putting others first. So you got to start putting yourself first. Okay, and you want to hear from your Aunt Maxine. Okay, Aunt Maxine. Okay, again, I'll always point you in the right direction. So when I get this, I feel like she's a guardian angel too. And that whatever is going on here, speak to her. Okay, find a quiet spot within your home, or go for a car ride and sit somewhere near the water, something along them lines, that, and watch for signs, listen for signs from her. She's going to tell you how to deal with this. Okay, because I feel like there's some issues that are going on that you're feeling like this person isn't there for you when they should be. And you gotta, this is also, when I get the wings, it's also telling me you need to take more responsibility for your own, making your own decisions type thing. Don't rely on this person so much, because then when this person isn't showing you, when you feel this person isn't showing you the loyalty that you deserve, or being number one, that you will be able to still be able to make your decisions and make them with confidence without having to have them say, oh yeah, that's okay, that's okay. Okay? Okay. I'm just looking at chat for a second here. Okay, so I got Mary, then Miss Amanda, then Corey. Okay, so Mary, you are up and you want to hear from your dad, Paul. it is. Okay, you got the chimpanzee too. That's the second time this has come out. Okay, so it talks about using your intuition and your intellect to solve a problem or get answers to your questions. So let's see why the chimpanzee is out there. So I feel like you're using more of emotion right now when you should be using your intuition and intellect. But let's see why that. Oh, and there it goes again. Okay, I got the escapist. Okay, so this makes sense now. Okay, so the escapist talks about coming back to yourself. Okay, like trying to almost like escape reality type thing. Okay, so it's like instead of dealing with problems, you are tending to just procrastinate on them, put them out of your mind, just not deal with them because you don't feel like it's almost like you're going off of emotions instead of really thinking things through. And it's more or less just to get away from the problem instead of actually dealing with it. So there's a problem there. There's something that needs your attention. Okay. You don't feel like you're emotionally withdrawn from it. It's like you're using more emotion to decide the outcomes of this instead of using intellect and intuition. And it's because you're trying to just escape the situation. You can't do that. You need to deal with it for it to be resolved and to be able to move past it. So procrastinating and just trying to forget about it isn't going to change the problem or the issue. It's still going to be there. So instead of being emotionally attached to whatever it is you need answers to or things done or questions answered, use your intuition. I find it's more intuition instead of emotion that you need to use. Okay, Mary, and you want a message from your dad, Paul. There it is. Okay, tears cleanse the soul. Okay, so when I get this card, he's letting me know that he sees your tears for him. So he knows that you're hurting. He sees you crying, but he's saying that letting those tears out and letting those emotions go and dealing with them, okay, are the right way to go. It's going to help cleanse you, and it's going to help, we never really get past the loss of a loved one, but we learn day by day how to deal with it. So that's what he's saying. And if it takes tears to do that, it says he's watching over you. He sees you crying, okay? But he's saying that those tears are going to help cleanse you too and help you learn how to deal with his passing. Okay, so we got Miss Amanda. Wants to hear from Grandpa Robert. Oops. Miss Amanda, what is going on with you? Okay, so I got the snow leopard. Okay. Snow leopard talks about taking some time out of your usual life and spending it in solitude. So it's telling me that you need time away, that you need some kind of rest, some kind of vacation. Let's see why that snow leopard is there for you. Why is that snow leopard there for Miss Amanda? Oh, she made a break. Ooh, that was about 5 that were going to go flying. Can't have that. Oh my gosh, a whole pile of them just went flying. And I will show you, like, there's a whole pile of them that went flying on the floor. Like, these cards are so charged today. It's unreal. Okay, so why is that? Almost dumped them again. Why is the snow leopard there for? Oh. Almost went on the floor. Okay, talks about gray. Endings are inevitable. Okay, so I don't know what has come to an end, but if something hasn't just recently come to an end, there's something that's about to come to an end. And it talks about endings being inevitable. Okay, I want to pull another card because I want to clarify the ending. What is the ending? Why is the ending card? Why is the gray card there? Okay, confidence comes with time and patience. Okay. So the snow leopard that you got when I asked for clarification, the snow leopard stands for taking some time out of like your usual day-to-day, whatever you've become used to, settled into, and spending some time alone. So I feel like something is coming to an end. Now, I'm getting it's some kind of relationship. So I don't know if this is a work relationship or a personal relationship, but something is coming to an end, and it's saying that you need to have the confidence because with time and patience, it's going to go, this is going to move past you. So I feel more, it's almost like work related. So I don't know if you've recently lost a job or are about to lose your job or in fear of losing a job. It could be a relationship too, but I'm feeling more it's job related. Okay. It's saying that you need to have the confidence, okay? Spend some time, get away, spend some time to yourself and really think about what you want. Now, whether this is relationship or job related, you got some decisions to make, okay? So have the confidence in yourself because things are going to be okay. Things are going to be okay. And all good things, you know the saying, all good things must come to an end. So whatever this ending is for you, have confidence that it's meant to happen that way. Okay, so you want to hear from Grandpa Robert, and there it is right off the bat. Okay, so Grandpa Robert is telling you that he had to leave the way that he did. Okay, so I don't know if there was questions surrounding his death or people that thought things could have been done differently or other things could have been done. He's letting you know that that's the way that he had to leave. Okay, and he's accepted that. So it's almost like people are still looking for answers and reasons why it happened the way it did. He's saying that it happened the way that it was supposed to, and that he's accepted of that. Okay, Miss Amanda. Okay, next is Corey H. Corey H, you want to hear from your sister-in-law, Tanis. So Doug is after Corey H. Corey H, you are up. Corey H, what do we have for Corey? What do we have for you, Corey? And there it is. We got the seagull. Okay. Now's the time for deep emotional healing. So let's see why that seagull is there. Okay. You got two cards. Corey H, you got two cards. Okay, so the seagull talks about deep emotional healing, and I asked for clarification on that. The one I got is a lighthouse. Okay. And the next one is a shark. Okay, so something's telling me that you need to swim away from something that is not meant for you. And the lighthouse tells me about not doubting your worth. So again, I feel that this is relationship-wise. Family-wise, it's a close connection to you. Okay, the shark tells me that this person is not good for you and that you need to get away from the situation. The lighthouse also tells me that you're doubting your self-worth. Okay, so it's don't doubt your self-worth. It's almost like you're blaming yourself. Okay, the seagull is coming. Okay, it talks about now's the time for deep emotional healing. That's why I feel like this is some kind of close relationship. Okay, the shark tells me that this relationship is not a good one. Okay, that you need to get away from it. And you got to realize that you are worth more than what you've been getting. So that shark card is very telling. Okay, so you want to hear from your sister-in-law, Tanis. Tanis, do you have a message for Corey? There it is. Okay, again, we've got a lot of past loved ones that are letting you know that they're going to point you in the right direction. So like I've said before, take the time to yourself, sit in solitude somewhere quiet where you can speak to Tanis and ask Tanis to steer you in the direction that you should be going. Tanis is not going to steer you wrong. She's going to always point you in the right direction. Okay? But you need to take that time to sit in a quiet place in solitude. And like I said, the shark is very telling. And whether this is male or female, it's saying you need to get away from that situation because it's no good for you. I'm just going to leave it at that because what I'm seeing is not pretty. Okay, before I do Doug, I just want to take a couple sips of my coffee. So Corey H., that was for you. Okay, Doug, this is for you, my dear. I hope things are going well for you out there today, but let's see what's going on with Doug. Let's see if we can get any messages for you out there searching, Doug. Let's see what's going on. Okay, and as you guys all know, Doug is from No Thanks Investigates. If you haven't subscribed, please head over to his channel and subscribe there. He's doing a lot of groundwork and drawing work, really helping to search for these boys. And there it is. Okay, Doug, you got the condor, okay? You're too enmeshed in the situation. You need to step back to see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking any action. Let's see why the condor is there. That would fit with what Doug is doing right now. Okay, so why is the condor there for Doug? What does Doug? And we got a couple that flew out, and of course they went on the floor. Okay, so Doug, with that, we got the condor. Okay, so the condor talks about being enmeshed in a situation that you need to step back. You need to look at the whole picture. Okay, why is that condor there? Talks about the tower. Okay, talks about relaxing and unplugging and I can't say this word, you guys. This talks about focusing on the here and now. So I don't know where Doug is right now, but he needs to focus. Whatever area he is in right now, he needs to focus because there may be something there. And I think he needs to, you know how they say you find things when you're not looking? It's almost like he's overlooking something. You're overlooking something, Doug, because you're so enmeshed in finding, and this is not a bad thing. You need to just stroll around and take in the scenery that's around you because I think you're missing something. There's something's being missed. You need to just relax. You need to relax and focus on the here and now. So this is it's almost like you're thinking of the next thing to come before it's happened. So your focus isn't on what you're actually doing at the time. This is also, the condor also talks about things might being missed. Okay? And it's because you're so enmeshed and you're so wound up and I'm not meaning this in a bad way at all. We just want to find the voice. And I think this is what this is about. And I think you should be also watching for either hawks or vultures, whatever those things are there that fly around when something evil or something has been done in a certain area. Watch for the birds, those big birds. I forget what they're called. I'm sorry. But also just stroll without looking down. Just stroll and see where you're drawn to, because I feel like you've almost been so close to the boys, but I don't know, watch for the condors, watch for the birds that will steer you in the right direction. And that goes with your whole life, not just the search for the boys. Okay, so you want to hear from your mom, Susan. Okay, Susan, do you have a message for your son, Doug? Oh, I just got full body shivers. Okay, do you got a message for your son, Doug? There it is. Tears cleanse the soul. So, I remember saying this at the beginning when Des asked for a read for Doug. And I said, oh my gosh, he's out searching and driving. I don't want him in tears again. Your mom's saying that the tears cleanse the soul. Okay, so she's seeing your tears. She's feeling them. And she's saying that those tears are going to help cleanse your soul. She's letting you know she sees you. She's around you with love. So constantly around you, Doug. She's watching over you. And she sees your tears, okay? But also with this. Don't get so enmeshed that you're not seeing bigger pictures. And watch for these birds. Okay, so that's Doug. Okay, so the last one is Kathy. And she wants to hear from her husband, Rob. And there it is. Down on the floor. Yep. Okay, got the polar bear for Kathy Korob. Okay, and you want to hear from your husband, Rob. Okay, so the polar bear talks about standing up for yourself and speaking truth respectively and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. Okay, so I feel like you're holding back and not speaking what you really feel because you're sometimes afraid of the outcome. Let's see why that card is there. Why is the polar bear there for Kathy Korob? And there it is. Okay, so I got the flower. Be honest with yourself, okay? So I feel that you are not speaking your truth. I feel like you're holding back from people, okay? See the flower? To be honest with yourself. So I feel like you're sugarcoating things for people because you're scared of them either being upset with you or not accepting of what you have to say. But the polar bear is here to say you got to start speaking your truth. You got to stand up for yourself. As long as you're saying things respectively and compassionately, okay? Don't worry about what other people are going to think. As long as you're speaking the truth and your truth, don't worry about what other people say or what they think, okay? Because I feel like you hold back and you don't share some of your feelings or thoughts because you're scared of retribution or something like that from whatever you're going to say. And the polar bear is saying, stand up for yourself, speak your mind, speak your truth. And as long as you're doing that truthfully, compassionately, and respectably, you know, people are going to have to learn to start accepting it. Because I think you kind of bow down to people and just let them walk all over you. You got to stop doing that. Okay, Kathy? You want to hear from your husband, Rob. And there it is. Okay, he's letting you know that you're never alone. So this tells me that he's always around you. This could also mean that he has become either one of your guardian angels or a spirit guide. Okay, so he's letting you know, watch for signs from him. Because he's saying you're never alone. He's telling me that he is always around you, whether you're sleeping, whether you're at work, whether you're at play, it doesn't matter. He's still surrounding. He feels like this protectiveness over you. Okay, but I'm also getting this too, that he stands behind you. You got to start speaking your truth. You got to start standing up for yourself. And he's going to be there standing beside you. Okay, he's going to give you some of the strength to be able to do that, because I feel like you've been letting people walk all over you for too long. That's the feeling I'm getting from him. Okay, so that's the read, you guys. Okay, so let me go back in some of this. Aww. Miss Amanda. Aww. I love it when I hear about, you know, when people are taking care of their moms, mother-in-laws, grandparents. I just love that. I hate when I have to see like people stuck in old age homes and stuff like that. And it's good. It still makes them feel connected and loved, right? Hello, Brooklyn Spirit. Thank you very much. Blessings and light to you too. Okay, so yeah, I don't think he's in chat. I think he's out doing, you're very welcome, Kathy. Very welcome. Check your messages. I just sent you a screenshot of what Doug sent me. Okay, I'm checking. Okay. And I don't remember, you know me and my memory. There you go. And I'm trying to make it bigger so I can read it, and it won't go bigger, Des. Oh, there we go. Okay. Gotcha. Hello, Edette. Hi, Willow. I agree. I took care of my grandma until she left me. Yep. Thank you, Brooklyn Spirit. Sticky, put it back on Himalayan sea salt for 3 days. And then, can you email me, Sticky? Stitchy widgets. Yeah, tears cleanse the soul. There you go. And did you notice, Des, that I have the bracelets on? One that my niece, Des's daughter, made me. And this is the one Des made me, as well as my other bracelets that I have. But these two are made by my niece and my sister. And they've got all the different crystals in their stones. Yes, Des made them for me. Des and my niece Bailey. And they are beautiful. So thank you, Corey. Okay, somebody told me to check my email. Okay, so just give me a second, you guys. I won't be able to see chat for a minute. I want to go over and check my email. No, I don't have anything from Darlene. Somebody asked me that earlier, but I was in the middle of doing the reads, so. Oh, there you go. These are all the ones that Des put in here. They're all protective crystals that are in this one. And she just listed all the ones. Oh, there's the tiger eye. There's the tiger eye there. Like, they are beautiful. a black obsidian. And that's what I have on this one too, is the black obsidians in here too. And the black onyx. Okay, somebody just asked, Rosie, Willow, is your candle in the jar on the edge of the table? No, it's about 2 inches from the edge. Willow, what is the egg-shaped crystal next to the, it's the black tourmaline. Oh, that's so sweet, Brooklyn. The reason why it moves, you guys, because this is on like chains, it swings back and forth, as you can see. And whenever I whenever I move my little table that I have here, or go to grab the cards, I hit the edge, it'll make it move. Because it's on little chains. So yeah, it's whenever I hit this desk here. That's why I said, once I get my new desk, you guys, I'm going to get like an L-shaped one, so I have more room to put my stuff on and be able to have the cards laid out a bit better. And so, are you saying the actual angels moved? What? Oh, you're very welcome, Stitchy. Happy Valentine's Day to you and to everybody here. Corey H., are you saying the actual angels moved? Oh, okay. Yeah, this thing, right, Corey? Yeah, that moves because it's on chains. So whenever the slightest little tap of this table, like when I'm going to put cards back or anything like that, it'll make it move. I agree, Brooklyn. Love and light melt the hate away. Yes, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Thank you for spending some of your afternoon here with us. Happy Valentine's Day, sis. I love you too. Give my niece a big hug and kiss from Aunt Willow. I haven't seen Kim Hale come in at all. Has anybody seen Kim Hale come in? Yeah, me either. I just sent you a message, Des. Rosie says our poor florists and restaurants lost so much business yesterday because we were shoved back into hard lockdown for 5 days. Rosie, we've been in complete lockdown for the last month. again. We were put into this lockdown at the beginning of COVID, and now we haven't been able to leave our houses unless it's for essential purposes only. Now, I hear some places in Ontario are going to be opening up again on Tuesday, but not a lot. So, yeah, it's like, I feel bad for the restaurants and everything because they're still in lockdown right now through Valentine's Day too. And like, it's sad. It's a sad situation all around. Yeah, we were in lockdown for a couple months, 2-3 months last year. About a month into this COVID, we went into complete lockdown. And a lot of businesses lost their businesses because they just couldn't, there was no way. There was no way. Yes, it's true, but then came out of it and back into it. Yeah. Yeah, we came out of that full lockdown. I think we were out of full lockdown for maybe 4 months, and then back right down into lockdown again. So, like I said, we've been in lockdown for just over a month now, again for the second time. And I just feel bad for the businesses that are going under, that they're not going to live through another lockdown. Those are the ones that I feel bad for. And it's kind of sad in a way because, I mean, if you're going to let the big box stores open up, like everybody can go through all the clothes section and all that, why can't you let the businesses, the restaurants be open and only allow like 5 tables at a time? Like say you got 30 tables, only allow 5 tables at a time. You know what I mean? They're allowing people in and out of the banks. They're allowing people in and out of the big box stores. You know, I don't get it. Like, does COVID only go to the little businesses? So it's, I don't know. I think they've messed up in a lot of areas. Even the small businesses, like the ones that are along the side of the road that you go into off the sidewalk, even if you were allowing one person in the store at a time. You know what I mean? Corey H., I believe they are all there. You may have to scroll through the posts, but I do believe that they are all there, including right up to the August ones where Lori goes in August for the other charges that she's facing too. But if not, I can maybe put them in a post. I can do that again just so it's closer to the top. And you know me, I got to write it down or I'm going to forget. Do post on dates for court. There, I wrote it down so I will not forget. Otherwise, I'm going to sign off and I'm going to totally forget. So I have to write it down. My memory is crapola. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys all go. Back to your day, back to enjoying your Valentine's Day. I hope everyone has a great day. A lot of outside candlelight romantic evenings gonna happen. Well, I mean, they do have those big heaters. I used to have one on my back deck, and they do keep all around you warm. So I guess there is ways that it could be done, but they're not allowing that either, even outside. So it's sad. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you all go, get back to your day. I hope everybody has a great Valentine's Day and enjoys their day. Please stay safe, and I will see you again. I think I might do a poll for you guys to see what reads. Well, how about we do that before I sign off? Like, get some of your guys' opinion right now. What update do you guys want to see on the cases that I've covered, or on, yeah, what update do you guys want to see on a case that I've done? I feel like I've covered Orrin and Orson a lot lately. Is there any other ones that I have done that you guys would like an update on that are still missing? Rosie, I wish I had the time to do an update on all of them. Like I said, from start to beginning, when I'm videotaping the read itself, and then doing the thumbnail and descriptions and getting all my information after the read, whatnot, uploading, editing to put it in proper format and everything, takes me about anywhere from 3 to 4 hours to get a video up for you guys to see. I feel, Des, I feel like the first part of lockdown, a lot of babies were being made, but now everybody is just getting sick of each other. Oh yeah, it's like from start to finish, from the time I start doing the read, because don't forget, I've got to meditate, I've got to cleanse my cards, I've got to cleanse the area I'm working in, I've got to say my prayers, everything before I even start the read. Then I do the read, and then I've got to edit and put it in proper format, and then do, it's a lot. I don't think I have done that one, Brooklyn. Yes, it's a lot of work. I've covered a lot, Corey. Gannon, the dumbbells, Orrin and Orson, the Delphi. Oh, there's just too many dimensions. Lauren Dumelo, Rebecca. There's just so many. Chance. I've covered so many. I've covered Randy. I've done so many. So maybe I will pick a new one. So at some point, either today or tomorrow, I will check it out. I'm part of a group for missing people, and I'm going to pick one of them that I'm drawn to. Yeah, don't forget, you guys, tonight on HLN, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern, they are covering, it's called Down the Hill. They are covering, it's a two night special. So tonight and tomorrow night, it's called Down the Hill from HLN, and it's covering Abby and Libby, the Delphi murders. No, I don't think I covered that one, Corey. But I will. I'll go through the missing. It's a private group that I'm in, and they put up the posters and everything of people that are missing, and it's for people like myself that do readings and psychics and mediums and stuff like that. So I'm going to go into there and see what cases are being requested a lot. And see if we can't get some answers for some of these families. Edie Broussard, is she missing? William McKenzie. Edie Broussard. Is Edie missing, Des? Her friend killed her. Oh, so that, yeah, like I want to pick a case where they don't have any answers yet, you guys. So my reads can maybe help find who did it. And had baby stolen from womb. Oh, wow. That's terrible. Yeah. See, it's not that I don't want to do them, you guys, but what I want to do is ones that haven't been found yet, because those are the ones that need our help, right? To get some answers as to find the killers, find where they are, whatever, stuff like that. If they already have the suspect and know what happened, you know. Her friend pretended to be pregnant and stole. Wow. Yeah, I know. I have done Jason. I have done, I think, a couple of reads on Jason. I did Chance. I did Randy Leach. I think, and Randy Leach, I believe, has been found, hasn't he? Randy Leach? I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, no. We are in for one heck of a snowstorm again. I just got, that's what that delete was. We are in for one heck of a snowstorm again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So we're in for another 1.5 to 2 feet of snow. Great. Great. Oh, thank you, Rosie. I don't really go out much, so I just hate the cleaning off my car. I have a company that cleans out my driveway and that. But it's the cleaning off the car. But thank you for that. Yeah, the Jason thing, that's exactly what I believe happened. I believe that he swerved to miss somebody that was maybe coming head on to him or something along them lines, and that person got rid of him. With Jason is exactly what I believe. That case is stuck with me, and I did put up an area that I believe he is in. Rosie, we can't go nowhere. We are in lockdown. And Canada, if you leave Canada, when you go to come back to Canada, you have to have a negative test result. You have to quarantine for 14 days in a motel at your expense. And before you can leave that motel, you have to have another negative test. So it's like, yeah, no. Or I would be already down seeing Des if that was the case. J Patrol readings are done. You have to get here early, hon. Yeah, 3,000 for 3 days. Woo. Yep. No, I'm not going to, I'm not leaving Canada anytime soon until these restrictions are lifted, because there's no way I'm going to, spend $3,000 to quarantine myself for 14 days and, have nothing really to enjoy, because you are stuck in that motel room. You're not allowed to leave it. So, I mean, I could go, but I'm not going to subject myself to that. Seagoat. Organizing another search this weekend, but it was called off due to weather. If you could provide, okay, Seagoat for which case? Let me just scroll up and see if you mentioned it. Who was responsible? Oh, Jason. Seagoat, I've already put, it's on my community section. It's in a post. There's a picture that I got from Google Earth, and it's on there. Yes, Jason Landry. Yes, Landry. There is an area under my community tab. He's the one that was leaving college or university to go back home, and he took a wrong turn and ended up on Salt something road, and his car, the car was damaged, but not to the point where he would have died in that accident. They found his stuff 500 feet or 500 meters from his car. They found his dead fish that he was bringing home with him. They found his backpack that had his computer and everything in. I believe that he swerved to miss somebody that was coming head on. So Salt Flat Road, yes. I believe somebody was drinking and driving or something along them lines, maybe using their phone, swerved into his lane. He swerved to miss them, and his car ended up in the ditch. I believe that person went, oh God, you know, thinking that he got a license plate number or something, or would be able to identify his vehicle or something. I feel that person is responsible for his death. I don't think so, Seagoat. I think it was just somebody that could possibly have worked around that area. But that's what I believe. Whoever that was coming in the opposite direction of the way Jason was going, I believe is responsible for his death. I don't believe the car accident was responsible for his death at all. The car was not damaged enough to warrant any kind of serious injury. And I do believe that that person who was coming in the opposite direction is responsible for Jason's death. I think they did something to him. And I'm also getting, it's in a secluded area around, he's not far. He's not far from that accident scene. Not far at all. They basically grabbed him up, did what they did to him, and disposed of him. And I believe it's right around that area. Yeah, I seen that one, Corey. I guess everybody's pointing the fingers at the husband. See, I want to get one, you guys. Like I've followed that case, so I don't want to do a reading because I've been given too much information about it, and I don't want it to jeopardize my read. I'd rather have next to no information, just the bare minimum of what I need. Dogs lost scent up the road, yes. So I believe he got out of that car and started walking, and I believe that vehicle grabbed him. Is exactly what I think happened. That's what my cards led me to. That's what they told me, and that's what I'm sticking to. So I believe I did an ancestor read, and I believe I did a train read on Jason. And I know I have done a couple private reads for, I don't know, I think that it was family. It was either family or a friend that was looking for him that I've done private reads for also. Joel Moore went missing on his way to a party, didn't arrive over 10 years ago. Wow. There's so many, you guys. And now, like over the last, 20, 25 years with the internet, I mean, I think this stuff always happened, but we just didn't hear it as much because of the lack of internet before internet time, where everybody became part of the internet. You know what I mean? So I think that we are all being made more aware of how bad this situation is across the world with missing people, murdered people, people gone missing. We're hearing more about it because of the internet, whereas back in, the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, there was a lot of it happening, but we just didn't hear about it unless it was in our local newspaper or on our local news. You know what I mean? And then when we did hear it, we had no way of really sharing that unless we were talking to friends, family, co-workers, whatever, right? It didn't get out as far as it does nowadays. Like, look at the Gannon Stotch, how fast that got out across the world. The internet wasn't always there. I'm older than Google. There you go. So, I mean, with the internet and the interest in this stuff today, because we always think, I know me personally, I always think, what if it was one of my family members? So that's why when I'm drawn to a case, I will absolutely read it, do a reading on it. But I also just, that's why I go to that one site, because all they do is they post the missing person poster, and I can see which one I'm drawn to. I'm not given more information than what I need, which is like a name, when they went missing, stuff like that. I don't want all the backstory and problems within the family, and like, I don't want all that information because I want my cards to tell me. Walking home from a party in Worcester, BC, never found again. Wow. See, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It happens everywhere. GM Carrie says, I'm older than dirt. That's pretty old. Everything started back in the day with the dinosaurs. It was dirt. Seagoat says, me too. I saw Jason and a flash. Courageous. His mom has not given up. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Rosie says, I think someone has mentioned it on Profiling Evil. It's a national database, though, over 15,000 missing. Yeah, and all it does is show the posters. It doesn't give you the option to comment or anything like that, because that's not what they're there for. They're just there to get out missing persons posters. So it's a private group, and this one here is targeted just for people like myself, like who do readings and stuff like that. It's hard to get into. They ask you a lot of questions, and then you have to have a kind of like a FaceTime meeting with them before they even allow you in. And it's made clear, like, you're not to comment anything like that, because they don't want certain information getting out, so it doesn't jeopardize our reads. So I kind of like it. Okay, so with that, you guys, I am going to Corey H. Great. I love that you did that, because Doug also, he called them, and he also spoke to a police officer that happened to be driving by him at one time as to why the boys aren't on their missing site. No missing posters, nothing on the Cal City, the police site where they put missing person's posters. Okay, so with that, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I want to thank you again for spending some of your afternoon with me. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope you have a great day. Hugs and kisses. And please stay safe. And I will see you guys again very soon. Bye-bye for now.